Reviews for people in a hurry. I'll cut to the chase. It's the best eboard I've ever had. You should get it. For everyone else who's not in a hurry, stick around and we'll get into the details. I'll tell you why I think it's so great. It's reliable, it's fast, the controls are perfect. I promise I'm not paid to say this. It's the best eboard I've ever had. I've had 7. I've even custom built myself a few. Nothing compares to the X2. It's even the best electric vehicle I have. I'm biased as hell though because I grew up skateboarding. So for everyone else, there might be a little bit of a learning curve. Oh, by the way, I did go to their website and get a coupon code for you, though. I'll put that down in the description. The board is stupid fast. You have no business going this fast on a skateboard. It goes just under 40 miles an hour, which is something like 60 kilometers an hour. 35 is no problem if you're lightweight. I can go about 38 on level ground, according to the speedometer. I don't know how accurate any speedometers are. I wonder if this speedometer maxes out at 39 though, because I was going about 39, then went down a steep hill and the speedometer still showed 39. It has 3 speeds. When people try it for the first time, normal mode accelerates too fast and they get thrown off, so I recommend they start in eco mode. I couldn't find the exact way for it online, but it weighs less than other boards in its class. I'm talking about the boards with like the 6-inch wheels and whatnot. They say the range is over 20 miles, which is more than it needs to be because after about 10 or 15, you're kind of done. I know guys who have ridden their boards 50 miles on extended range batteries. That's kind of dumb for me. I'm way too busy. I've got to make dumb videos that no one watches, for example. There's something we don't think about when cruising e-boards online is just how important the remote is for 2 reasons: the comfort and the technology. How comfortable it is incredibly important because that's what allows you to operate the board well or not. And in terms of the technology inside the remote, a poor quality remote will not accelerate and brake smoothly, which can completely ruin the ride for you. So if the remote sucks, it doesn't matter how good the board is if when just tapping the brake you jerk to a stop and get thrown off like an idiot. So you get the idea. This is the best remote. The operations are smooth, it's rubber coated, so it doesn't slip out of your hands. That sucks when you're trying to run with a slippery remote. Not because you're going to drop it, but just because it's hard to be accurate with the braking and the accelerating. Whoa, monkey balls, watch out. This has also opened my eyes to just how useful the little finger hole is. I'll never consider getting a remote that doesn't have this finger hole again. The second thing, the wheels. The skinny 6-inch airless wheels are the best. You might say, well, I'm going to use my board on the road. I don't need the all-terrain. Well, these wheels are smoother on the road than road wheels. They just have the added benefit of being able to cut through the grass when you're on a sidewalk and people are in the way, or if you just want to go through a shortcut or something. Also, other e-board wheels are just unrideable on sidewalks. I love my cloud wheels, but these wheels are way better than the cloud wheels. Plus, trail riding is fun for days. I'll never get tired of whipping this thing through the trails, not even if I live to be 200. You're crazy if you get an e-board that doesn't go on trails. But get this version before they stop making it. They came out with a new version. It's essentially the same thing, but it weighs more, it has less range, and costs more. The reason is because it has more power. I can't imagine how anyone in the world would ride the X2 and say it needs more power, less range, and more weight. I bought a second one and some spare parts for it just so I can have it for a long time. So get yourself one of these before they downgrade and ruin it, pretending to upgrade it. I haven't had any problems with my board and I've owned it for about 3 years. Okay, one of the most rad things about an e-board is city life. I don't live in a city anymore, but I visit cities quite frequently, and with an e-board, parking is never a problem. If you have to park 5, 10, 15 blocks away, it's no problem at all. You can cruise that in minutes. For example, when I visit DC, I usually park in the Gravelly Point Park near Reagan. And then it's like a 30-second ride over the bridge into the main mall area there. Oh, and parking is free. So e-board's the best way to explore a city. I like it more than my bike because I don't have to chain it up or anything. I can just wheel it inside a restaurant, slide it under my chair at the table. You can wheel it into an elevator. Also, this thing, I kind of hated it at first because it didn't have a tail, but the good thing about it not having a tail is that you can just pull it behind you. They say you can ride it when it's wet. Don't do that. I don't recommend doing that at all. It always ruins things. And so now I will leave you with a little eye candy so as to make this video longer for the YouTube algorithm. Toodaloo!